Hey guys, it's Steph from Ferret-World and of course the CEO of Ferret-World, Miss Yuki Rose. So today I thought I might do a little update on how she is. People on Facebook will know that she's a bit old and sick now. She's over 7 years old and has lymphoma. So lymphoma, that means that she has some lumps in her belly. You won't be able to see them, but I can feel them. I took it to Dr. Vella and he gave me 3 options. The 3 options were either to put her on steroids, do a surgery, or just leave it until she gets worse. And then we review and maybe put her on steroids. I decided, since she's older, definitely not doing a surgery. Because of her age, I just wanted to live a good quality life. So yeah, we're slowly getting to the stage where I'm going to take her to Dr. Vella again and put her on steroids, because I'm starting to notice her coughing a little bit because her glands are swollen, just occasionally, and her lumps in her belly have grown. So I'll be going in the new year and getting the steroids, and hopefully that helps her for a little while. But to be honest, she's older, she's sick, and, we know that eventually all ferrets die, and as horrible as that is, it's just part of life. We all do die, and that's where she's heading slowly. So I just want to provide her the best quality life now as possible and spoil her rotten, make sure that she's happy, and that's my plan for her, the palliative care plan, essentially. And hopefully the steroids can make her feel a little bit more comfortable, but I would never want to prolong her suffering in any way. And if at any stage it comes to the stage where I see her suffering, then at that point I would have to make up my mind to see if it might be worth putting her down and sparing her the suffering, which is the hardest decision to make. I had to do it with Binksy, and I still don't know if it was the right decision. I still feel guilty about it, and I hated making that decision, but essentially it was about putting her out of pain. And if it came to it, if I saw Yuki suffering too much, then I would have to make that decision as well, as horrible as it would be for me. So in the future, you might see a video where I'm crying, where she's no longer around. Yeah. And I know that there's a heartbreaking time coming up fairly soon, which sucks. But right now, whenever I see her breathing in the cage and she wakes up and gives me kisses, I'm happy and I'm grateful for that, and I'm cherishing every moment that we get to spend together. I'm trying to spend as much quality time with her and just make her feel comfortable in her older age. To me, looking after an older ferret... Are you scratching down there? What are you scratching? Scratching my bed? She's still cheeky. She still has some oomph in her. She's definitely not giving up easily, that's for sure. She's always been quite the character. What was I saying? Yes, I had to rewatch the video to remember what I was saying. So essentially, for me, it's an honor to be able to look after an older ferret, and having known them for their whole life, being able to, from when they were kids, or even if they were a little bit older, but for the duration that they were with me, I'm always grateful for everything that they've given me, the laughs, the happiness, and the joy that they bring into my life. So for me, looking after an older, sick ferret is an honor, to be able to give back to them and to be able to cherish them the way that they deserve to be cherished. And yeah, it's an honor to me. So I can never understand when people give away sick and older ferrets to ferret rescues. I know that the money factor comes into play, and that's definitely an issue, because vet bills can be expensive. But so I totally understand that perspective. But and also the factor of giving a ferret away that's been with you, and the stress that would have put them through, especially if they're sick as well, that just magnifies it. Anyway, I could never imagine doing that, and I would now, you know, I know Yuki so well and she knows me. It's an honor to be able to look after her in her older age and while she's sick, and see her life through and just be there for her when she needs me most. Because she's been there for me when I needed her most. And as some of you know, it's been a tough year. And, you know, if you've been following me for a while, there's been a lot of tougher parts in my life that I've had to get through, and the ferrets have always been there for me. The animals have always been there for me. So to be able to give them back what they gave me during those periods of time is an absolute honor, and something that I get to cherish for the rest of my life because I look after them during this time. To me, that's really important, because I know that, you know, there are people out there that look down upon older and sick animals, but, you know, you see them when they're most vulnerable, you see them when they need you most, and that's really special. To me, that's really special, and I wouldn't, you know, replace it for anything, because being able to gain their trust and knowing that I can be there for them is one of the most special things that you can do for another being. So Yuki is for being older and sick, she's doing remarkably well. She's still a very happy little ferret and gets up to mischief. And even Dr. Velo, when he saw her at her age, he was like, she's one of the best looking older ferrets he's seen. Her coat is beautiful. She's got a huge appetite as always, and still likes to play. But it's just, you know, she's at the end stages of her life, unfortunately. So the only thing that I can do right now is to make her feel as comfortable as possible and just be there for her. So that is my update on Yuki. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to watch more videos, I'm going to try to make weekly videos from now on. So please subscribe and go through all the older videos. You know, one of the things that people always say is how much they've learned from the older videos from the website and all the content that we've produced over the years. So please flick through the older videos and check them out and learn as much as you can about ferrets, especially if you're a newer or a ferret owner or someone who's looking to get ferrets. There's heaps of content that we have, and visit the Ferret-World website as well. There's plenty of articles up there too. So and this month we're giving away a free Duk Duk Ferret magazine, so make sure you subscribe to that. I'll put a link in the comment section below where you can subscribe and get your free copy. I'm on the cover, and that's because I want to tell you all about Ferret-World and where it's going, and you know what stage it's at now. And there's plenty of interesting articles in there for you to read as well, and you're going to learn heaps. Even experienced owners learn a lot. We provide the most credible research and expert-backed information on ferrets in the world. So be sure to check that out. All right, ferrety kisses to you. Mwah. Love you lots, and I'll see you in the next video.